Hey everybody, I had some plans for today, but well, the Lord's got different plans, so why don't you join me and I'll take you through what He's got for me today. So I got this real nice old van and came out to find this puddle underneath it. To me, it's in the back, looks like brake fluid. Not real sure what's going on there, but we're going to pull the wheel off and take a look. Alright, so I have it jacked up on a solid jack point and a jack stand underneath. Alright, so you can see it's a huge puddle. Got the wheel off. Just to note, these are 12-inch disc brakes in the back on a 2010 Chrysler Town & Country. And if you look, you can see this is the brake caliper, and it has oil all over it. And I checked the line over here, and it isn't coming from the line, it's coming from the cylinder. So that means I get to pull this caliper off and get a new one. I called O'Reilly. They have one, so I'm going to pull this thing off, bring it with me, get my core right away. All the fluid is already drained out anyway, so I'm just going to leave it unhooked when I take the caliper up there and bring it back here, and then I'll swap it out and you can see me do that. Alright, now that I've got the bolts out, I'm going to pop the caliper off. Alright, you can see all of the nasty oil that's leaking. So that is the bracket for the emergency brake, and that's the end of it. I had to take that off in order to get the caliper all the way off. Now taking off the brake line. I'm holding the brake line up high so that the rest of the fluid doesn't drain out if there's any left. I'm going to have to bleed the brakes, so I know that already. And I've done an inspection. Looks like the pads are good and the rotor's good. So I'm just going to go grab that caliper and get a new one. I'll be back and do a second video to show you how to put it in. So I went to O'Reilly's. They had them apart. It's got this really interesting little cylinder on it. You have to spin it to retract it. Most of the ones in the fronts, you don't have to do that. So you have a little special tool to buy to grab it. So